We're having a nice chicken soup for lunch today, and I decided to make cornbread. So I'm making broccoli cheddar cornbread. It's absolutely delicious. And if you make broccoli cheese soup, it's really good with that. So let's get started on Darlene's table.
All right, well, this is 6 tablespoons of unsalted butter. I'm adding my finely chopped onion. Let's stir this up real well, let it saute for a bit. And this is the same skillet I'm going to cook the cornbread in. Now I'm adding the minced garlic. We'll let that saute a little. Now I have flour, cornmeal, baking powder, and sugar. These are my dry ingredients, and I'm going to whisk them together and set it aside. Now my wet ingredients. Right now I have the cottage cheese, the eggs, hot sauce. I used the green hot sauce. And I'm adding the 1/4 cup of milk. Whisk this all together. All right, set the wet mixture to the side. I'm going to add it to the dry ingredients. First, I'm going to check on my onions. That looks good, so we'll just turn the heat off. And I'm going to add the wet ingredients to the cornmeal mixture. Don't overmix, just mix this until it's combined. Now I'm adding the broccoli, which I prepared yesterday and just placed in the refrigerator. 1.5 cups of cheese. I did use the frozen corn, a 12-ounce package of baby broccoli, and then I followed the instructions as you'll see in the recipe. So mix this up. This turned out so well. I love this recipe. Now the onion mixture, onion and garlic into the cornbread. Use a good quality cheese that melts real well. Tillamook cheese melts so well and has such a good flavor. And I always like to buy the block cheese and grade my own. It is so much better than the pre-packaged, already shredded cheddar. So back into the skillet that I prepared the onions and garlic in. You can see how thick this is. It's supposed to be this way. It's great. It's a very moist, good cornbread. To me, it's almost a meal by itself. So 1/2 cup of cheese on top. That's the extra sharp cheddar. If you like the content of this video, now would be a good time to like and subscribe. Then into the oven at 375 degrees for about 45 to 50 minutes. Use a toothpick and test it. Look how good that is. So I added this. This is the Kerrygold garlic herb butter. You do not have to do that at all, but oh my goodness, it just amps it up a little and it soaks in. Cornbread's still great, and it's not greasy at all. Look at that. It is so good. You really have to try this. Serve this broccoli cheese cornbread warm alongside a bowl of hearty soup or as a sidekick to your main dish. It's like sunshine and happiness on a plate, bringing smiles and satisfaction to anyone lucky enough to taste it. So there you have it, a slice of wholesome heaven that'll have you coming back for seconds. Of course, you can find this recipe on my new and improved website, darlenestable.com. Remember to like and subscribe. That really helps my channel. And come back to see me anytime right here on Darlene's Table.